should have never gave you alcohol.
Low voice, I was in the crib when my balls dropped. Earthquake when they hit, bro, they split rocks. Now my girl's hotter than that summer asphalt. If she turn me down, God knows that it's her loss. Baby, what's your number?
What's up, motherfuckers? Y'all, motherfuckers. Christina, what's up?
Hi.
Y'all are listening to Shit Happens When You Party Naked. We appreciate y'all listening to silly shit. And to help balance the force, we got a sillier episode for you today after coming hot off the heels of our super serious addiction and recovery and bodybuilding talk. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to say the F word a whole bunch. We're going to talk about some dirty sex shit maybe. We're going to read each other some words and try to guess at the meanings of some of these dirty words. And we're going to drink some whiskey while we do it. Always. I thought I would just start off with a full disclosure, honey. While you were at the baby shower earlier today, I almost went to go get Taco Bell.
Almost. Well, tell me about that.
Almost.
What happened? Because I did ask you what you ate today, and
yeah, I was coy about it earlier.
You finished the bourbon.
Is that crazy? I mean, you left me a little bit, right? We can split this one when you finish that.
Is that whole glass bourbon?
No.
Fucking better not be, because that'd be a big glass of bourbon, because that's not how much I just had. Just saying.
This already had, I just topped myself off.
Chivalry.
Chivalry is dead, bitch.
Not in this fucking house. If you want it to be a fucking house.
I do like when there is sexual activity in this house. Yeah. Specifically between me and you. So you can have some of the bourbon, honey. I won't bogart the bourbon.
But we digress.
So I almost went to Taco Bell, and let me tell you what happened. I asked my buddy Peter, who you know.
In Georgia?
Yeah. Buddy Peter, who loves Taco Bell. He loves himself some Taco Bell. So I asked him, hey, I'm thinking about going to Taco Bell. What should I get? And so he sends me this order. Listen to this. This is what he sent me. Verbatim. He said to order 2 cheese gordita crunches, a chicken grilled stuffed burrito, a quesadilla, and 2 soft tacos.
Holy shit.
Does that sound like a lot of food to you?
Yeah, it sounds like way too much fucking food.
Yeah, way too much fucking food. I was like, dude, there's no way I'm going to eat all that. I looked it up. Listen, that's his standard order. I looked it up. Yeah, he's like, that's what I order every time. He's like, that's standard order.
Say it again.
2 cheesy gordita crunches.
I don't really know what that is.
I'm not sure. We'd have to look it up. A chicken grilled stuffed burrito, a quesadilla, and 2 soft tacos. That's 6 individual items. Now, I was curious. I was just like, God damn, that's a lot of food.
Did you look up the nutrition?
Yeah, I looked up 2 things, actually, because I wanted to determine the quantity of food, like the actual mass of food. Like, it sounded like a shit ton of food to me. I was like, that sounds like fucking 8 pounds of Taco Bell. What the fuck? So I went on the Taco Bell website, and I looked up the gram weight of each one of those food items, the menu items, and I multiplied by the number that he told me to get. And so he told me to get 2.5 pounds of fucking Taco Bell. So if I had all of that, that net weight after I throw away the wrappers and shit, that's 2.5 fucking pounds.
That's going to be a big poop.
Oh my God, that was the first thing Sean said. He's like, is it weird that I'm getting a boner thinking about this poop? Like the poop you're going to take after that. So at any rate, yeah, that's a lot of fucking food. That's a big fucking poop. Not only that, I'm not just thinking about the poop. That is enough. That's legit enough Taco Bell in one single meal to give me colorectal cancer. Fuck that. You're going to fucking die of some ass cancer after eating that way. If you fucking eat that way, that's an asshole way to eat. If you eat that way, you're going to have some fucking ass cancer.
How many calories? Did you look up the calories?
I did look up the calories. You're not going to be surprised by this at all. It's a lot. It's a good amount of calories. So that's one single meal for Peter, the human garbage disposal.
Peter.
I know, right?
We need to talk.
I'm so worried about your colon and your butthole, buddy. That's 2,650 calories. That's one standard meal for him.
Did you look up the sodium?
I didn't. I just looked at the calories. I didn't look at the fat.
Probably like 4 grams of salt.
No doubt. And it's probably It's probably 100 grams at least of fat. I'm thinking because that's 900 calories from fat. It's got to be 100 or more grams of fat there, and that is a gut fucking bomb. I mean, I think that would just tear me the fuck apart. I can't handle movie theater popcorn anymore. That shit lubes me up like a slip and slide. Shit's just running right through me like kids that
talking about getting old.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, it should be running through me like kids on a fucking slip and slide, like a hot summer day. They're just flying right out. You know what I'm saying? That shit just lubed up my insides when we went to Deadpool too. Yeah, preach. So
holy shit, that's a lot. That's more than I'm trying to eat in a day.
Yeah, I don't think I consume that many calories in a single day either. Most days, I don't think I get 2,600 calories.
Oh, you said 2,600? I thought you said 2,000.
2,600 is 2,600.
I know, but I thought you just said 2,000. I didn't hear the 6.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord.
2,650 calories.
That's just a lot.
A lot of fucking Taco Bell.
Like he's doing
Good on you if you eat like that, but you are playing Russian roulette with your asshole because you're gonna fart.
You used to, though. You used to eat.
Yeah, but not that Taco Bell. I mean, like, I got to go to a Market Basket after that. I'm not trying to shit my pants in the middle of a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Like, Peter's going to try to fart and then shit his pants and have to change. And if you're in public, dude, you don't want that. You don't want that.
You don't want to shit to mean fart.
No, you do not.
You don't want to fart and actually be poop.
Yeah. Although I kind of feel like if you shit your pants, like, you don't, people tell stories sometimes, like, they farted and they're like, oh, God, I have to go check to see if I might have shit my pants. I think if you shit your pants, you shit your pants. Like, there's no question, did I or didn't I? I should go check. When you shit your pants, you shit your pants.
Have you shit your pants before?
I have not. Thank Jesus.
Never. You've never farted and it was a little juicy?
No, I mean, there have been times where I'm like, ooh, I should run to the little boy's room. It's kind of close. But I have never soiled myself, like beyond being an infant in diapers. I mean, obviously everybody does that, so that doesn't count. But I mean, as an adult, even as a teenager, I mean, I haven't shit my pants, thank Jesus. So,
yeah, knock on wood.
Knock on wood, because I am getting older, so it becomes a more real possibility every day. Mm-hmm. I keep eating that movie theater popcorn. It's going to be a fucking reality.
I would say, no joke, as I've gotten older, for sure, my ability to tolerate foods has changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. This brings me to a topic I was on my brain. That's on my brain.
Yeah.
Is the adult weight gain.
So I jogged something loose for you.
Yeah. But I know this is something that's ever a topic in our house, is just our weight. Mm-hmm. And, I've gained, I don't know if it's my age, but that's the thing. I think it results in an analysis of, well, what's driving this. But I feel like a lot of adults experience a weight gain as they hit a certain age, they have kids, their job.
Stress, sure. You exercise less because you work longer hours, and you have more stressors because of work and responsibility, and
you get married, and I think your eating changes.
Yeah, your fat shit husband feeds you all this like cream and cheese and deep fried motherfucker. Yeah.
Well, I mean that is present, but I also think that I feel like this is normally a thing for guys where they're eating these throw together meals, and then they get married, and now you have somebody who's cooking meals for you, and they're more food. For me, that was my experience. I was eating these throw together meals.
Yeah, how'd that work for me, huh? How'd that work out for me? I got married and I was thinking, man, now I'm gonna have this wife. She's gonna stay in the kitchen all the time. She's gonna cook for me. She's gonna clean for me. She's gonna be in the kitchen all the time. She's gonna bake me a cake. She's gonna be in the kitchen. She's gonna make a casserole. She's gonna make a souffle.
That shit didn't work out.
No, shit, I'm cooking everything.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, my go-to meal was a steamed bag of rice, can of tuna, and a can of vegetables.
Now y'all see why I fucking cook everything? I don't want to eat that bullshit. That's fucking prison food. Shit. I don't want to eat like I'm in jail. Shit. I want to eat like I'm in jail. I'll go to jail. At least I get fucked in the ass after dinner too. Shit. Fuck that. I got to eat bag of rice and fucking canned vegetables. Shit.
Seriously, it was so good though. I loved it. But now eating these beautiful meals and all these wonderful.
Who cooks the motherfuckers?
You do.
Yeah, you don't take a hint either. I'm like, man, I'd like some mac and cheese. You're like, all right, go get it and make it, motherfucker. Get in there and make it, motherfucker. I ain't stopping you. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll make the mac and cheese, motherfucker. I mean, like that was kind of a hint. I kind of like rolled that one over to you, but all right, just smack that one back to me. I'll take it. I'll go make the fucking mac and cheese. I'll go do the shit. Yeah, it's fine.
So funny, so funny. But yeah, I think it's just an interesting phenomenon. Is really what it is.
Getting fat is an interesting phenomenon.
But it is. I think it's when you take, I thought I was so busy in college and whatever, and I would work, and I feel like I was so young when I was working at our first corporate wellness job, and working with these folks who were busy and stressed. And at that time, I was working at 5 or 6 days a week, and I could not understand why it was so difficult for them to get in exercise. Like, it's just obviously not important to you. But now, in like a big girl job and married and family, because I didn't have a lot of family in the area either. So there wasn't a lot of, family obligations or whatever. But now it's just, I get it. I get it. It's a different.
I agree with you because it is. I think that's the tough thing about like wellness coaching, health coaching, being in the position where you're trying to help people to adopt these more healthful behaviors. A lot of times you'll be helping these folks out, and they're 50. They're looking at you. You're 25, and like, fuck you, motherfucker. You don't even know what life is, motherfucker. The next 25 years are gonna fuck you dry. Like, fucking bite that fucking pillow, because life is about to go in dry on your fucking ass the next 25 years. And we're not talking about going gentle on your shit either. Life is going to pound your fucking ass until that shit is loose. You want to talk about not being able to fart and you accidentally shit yourself? That's what life is going to do to your fucking asshole. You want to talk about damaged anal sphincters, to bring it back to that fucking episode? Life is going to fuck your anal sphincters up. You won't be able to hold in your poop anymore. Good luck farting in Market Basket. You are going to shit yourself in the aisle.
You are going to have a depends on.
Yeah. So, I feel like, I'm learning that a little bit as I get older. So,
to bring it back. It's interesting. It is interesting. The more responsibility, the more challenges, and it brings a
there
whole.
You go, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Keeping it sexual in our household. I just shared my bourbon.
You did.
I just get some of that ass tonight.
I just think that it kind of, life is hard, and as you get older, and this was something too, like the reality of adulting. I mean, being an adult is fucking hard work. It really fucking is. And I just wish that I could talk to my college and younger self, be like, this is good. Like,
enjoy it while you can, bro.
Yeah. The responsibilities, once you're in a real job with real responsibilities, is so different.
Well, tell life that tonight you got a date. Life got to get out of your ass, because I'm going to get in it. You got a date tonight. Yeah. All right. So, actually, you brought something up there for me. It kind of...
Did I?
Yeah, I think you kind of reminded me of an unpopular opinion that I have. I'm going to run this by you, and you may not love it. Because you mentioned that when you were younger, you used to go to the gym like 5 or 6 times a week, that you were able to do it because your job wasn't the same, your responsibilities were less, you didn't have family so much nearby. I also think that because you were a single woman, and I think this applies to single women, a generalization that I would make about women is that when they are single, they go to the gym more. And it's not just a matter of having more time to go to the gym, because that's part of it, right? If you don't have a husband to go home to, then you're looking at the clock and you're thinking, well, it's 7 o'clock. I'm going to boil some fucking rice and eat some vegetables out of a fucking can. That doesn't take long, so I can go to the gym at 7. I feel like women will go to the gym more, not only because they have the time to do it, but because they are single. Like, you trying to keep yourself fit, you trying to meet a man. There's men at the gym. You can stay fit so that when you meet a man, you're looking fit, you're looking right, your booty's popping, your tits are looking good, they're like perky and shit, and your tummy is flat, and your booty's popping, your legs looking good, everything's looking fine, and you want to meet that man, you want to take that man home, you want to get that man, you want to lock him down, and then once you have locked him down, you're like, fuck the gym.
He's trying to get laid tonight.
I'm gonna get in that ass tonight. This reminds me, I had a roommate in college. This is, I don't know, I'm 21 or so, right? And I had 4 roommates.
It's like 20 years ago.
Oh my God, how dare you? How dare you? That wasn't 20 years ago. That was 18 and a half years ago. That was not 20 years ago. It was 18 years ago. I should have never gave you alcohol. Anyway, I had a roommate back then, and he was cute because it would be 2 weeks before spring break. This motherfucker would be planning to go to Florida or some shit on spring break, and he would bust out the weights that we had at home. We had like one of those easy bars that you could slap the weights on and were adjustable, and he would like start doing his curls with 15 pounds, and like he'd do sets of like 20 curls and like sets of 20 crunches and sets of 20 curls, and it was fucking hilarious because I was a big dog. It's like 15 days till spring break. What are you going to do in fucking 15 days? You're going to get rip shit?
That out.
You should have started a fucking year ago, asshole. I mean, you're smart enough. You're getting a fucking PhD. He's got a PhD. I'm like, you should know how this fucking shit works. You don't fucking start 15 days before spring break.
Yeah, no.
20 years ago. That's bullshit. That's some bull fucking shit. How you going to accuse me of that? 20 fucking years ago. I wasn't 20 years ago. It's like 18 and a half years ago. So,
That's so much better.
please. It's way better.
Way better.
Today we'd like to do a little bit of a little word of the day quiz with each other. We're into school. We're into learning. We're into smart shit. We're smart fuckers, right?
Expand our knowledge.
Yeah, despite the way we might seem on this show, we're kind of into school and shit. I mean, I'm getting a master's degree. You've got a master's degree. You wrote a thesis. We're intellectual motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, motherfuckers. So we're gonna give each other some words that we found on the internet, and we're gonna guess at what they mean. We're gonna do a little vocab quiz with each other. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, motherfuckers.
Okay, so there's actually multiple Thunder Punch Urban Dictionary definitions, which is comical in and of itself. I had no idea. I mean, Thunder Punch isn't a word phrase that is in my day to day.
Sounds like a video game thing. It sounds like Street Fighter 2 or something like that, like one of these special moves that the guys do in a video game.
Yeah, that would be more what I would think of. Okay, so this says, the Thunder Punch is performed by screwing a dame from behind doggy style. Then exactly at the point of orgasm, you pull out from the dirty little concubine.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar
concubine, yeah.
I'm not familiar with that.
I don't think they're using that word properly, but not, at least not in its historical context. But yeah, you read it properly. Thank you.
So you can pull out from the dirty little, and it says dirty lil, L-I-L.
Yeah.
Because this is Urban Dictionary. And go with all your might, uppercut her right in the box. while spraying.
You can't straight jab her box. You have to uppercut the box.
You gotta uppercut her right in the box, while spraying your man goo all over the place. And then in your best AC/DC thunderstruck voice, you must yell, "You've been thunder punched."
You've been thunder punched. Like that? Like you know Thunderstruck from AC/DC? I'll play you a bar from Thunderstruck. So
because I'm not familiar.
What's
surprising is that was that was created, because apparently you can create your own definitions on Urban, but that was created in 2004, and only 30 people liked it, and 29 did not like it.
You've heard this. You've heard this song
totally,
before, yeah.
Yeah.
You should probably just. You
It's
should
sweating
just ditch
a
it.
lot.
Yeah, it's sticking to that. So just put the cup right there and then ditch that piece of wood, because it's just gonna keep doing that.
Ditch that wood.
Ditch that wood, because
not-
that wood
it's-
is no good. That's not going to do anything for you. It's not going to serve you.
It's not, clearly.
you need
Because that's
wood.
normally not how I would treat my wood.
No.
I wouldn't ditch
How
it.
would you? How would you treat your wood?
My
wood?
what? My wood?
How would you treat your wood?
Nicely.
Nicely, very nicely.
Unless you didn't want me to.
Well,
Unless you were in a mood.
Sometimes I'm in a mood.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm in a mood.
Yeah. What kind of mood, buddy?
I don't mind you being a little rough on it. A little rough on me. I mean, I don't want you to kick me in the balls like that video we watched in one of our early episodes. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to blindfold myself while you like put on a pair of shit kicker boots and then like go at me.
You still have to give me babies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of like having balls, so I don't really want to do that. But let me find a few. Let me find a few of these words.
I got one.
We can let this thing develop organically. You
I
know,
think we
there's
should let it develop organically.
Yeah, no reason to try to force it in a direction it doesn't want to go. Much like a penis, you don't when it's erect, you don't want to bend that fucker in a weird way. At least I don't want you to bend that fucker in a weird way.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just like, whoa, with what I'm reading.
Yeah. Well, okay, hit me. Let me hear it.
Thunder pounder.
Okay, I feel like that's pretty close to the last one. What was the last one? Thunder cunt? Thundercock?
No, the last one was
Thunder punch?
thunder punch. Yeah.
Thunder punch. Okay, so this one is thunder what?
Pounder.
Thunder pounder. It sounds like a really kind of a fucked up like quarter pounder with cheese. Like I just imagined like a McDonald's hamburger. You know what I mean? Like I didn't. But you're obviously you're gonna be fucking her from the back. You're gonna pull out and then you're gonna punch her asshole or box.
No.
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 Thunder. Okay, so.
No.
Is it a sexual? It's a sexual maneuver. It's something that's going on sexually. It's a bedroom thing, or
It is a bedroom thing.
okay. So, is it vaginal or facial, oral? I mean, are you getting her booty or are you getting her face?
It's not her face. It's not her bum.
Okay.
So it's obviously the other. It's her
It's the
vagina.
Yeah, that's what I meant by getting her.
It doesn't
I meant
really
like grabbing her
specify.
ass. Yeah. Does it involve urinating or pooping? Defecation.
No.
No urine, no pooping, no defecation. So it's thunder. What?
Thunder pounder.
Thunder pounder.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. So it's man who's got the rod and the bod makes your insides feel abused after getting fucked. Someone you have wet dreams about, a Derek. I think that's a Grey's Anatomy.
That's a Grey's Anatomy.
Usually, here's the good part. Usually signified by loud flapping of the ball sack and thunderous noise.
I see.
Yeah.
So the loud slapping of the ball sack
is the
part
thunderous
of that?
noise.
That's the thunderous noise.
Yeah. And so as you're pounding her,
Yeah.
it's making a thunderous flap.
So thunder pounder is how you would describe a gentleman caller who just beats your
Jason.
pussy up. Yeah. So he's the dude who just slays them guts. Just slaying them guts. Just getting up in them
just
guts.
knocking it out.
Nice. Let me
Yep.
see if I can find one for you. Let me see if I can find one. I was looking, but I was also trying to pay attention to kind of what you were saying too, because I didn't want to. I wanted to give thunder pounder.
Certainly. Okay, I got thunder piss.
You're obviously in the THs. You're just kind of
yeah,
going through
it's
alphabetically.
It's giving me a list on the side.
Okay, so thunder piss has to be like you've been holding it for a long time. You gotta go. It's like built up, and then when you just like let it go, it's like boosh, and it's
Fantastic.
like yeah, it's just like oh, it's like the piss you've been waiting your whole life for. You're just like
Yeah.
fuck.
They do give 2 specific scenarios.
Let's hear that.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the definition too. So a thunderously loud, hence the name, stream of piss that is unleashed in either of the following 2 situations. 1, when you first wake up in the morning and have to piss so badly that you feel like your bladder is about to explode. 2, after you have consumed an abundance of alcohol in a relatively short period of time.
I see. That's appropriate. Like, you know, when we used to call it in college, we used to call it breaking the seal.
Yes.
Because if you were drinking throughout an evening or an afternoon or whatever, it sounds like you broke the seal on that Jimmy Beam. At any rate, we used to call it breaking the seal in college because, if you have your first few drinks, you don't really have to pee. But once you do your first pee, you've broken the seal, and now the pees are going to be very frequent after that. You're going to have to urinate pretty regularly after that. So what do you think about this Jim Beam Distiller's Cut that I bought? Is it all right?
I think it's good. It's
100 proof, which is Jim Beam is typically 80 proof. Some of their they have a Jim Beam Black that is 86 proof, maybe 90 proof if I'm not mistaken, but this is 100 proof. This is the highest proof of Jim Beam that I could find at that particular liquor store. I couldn't find anything that was like barrel strength or cask strength, which would have been like 110 plus. But 100 is still pretty nice. You get
disclosure.
A little bang for your buck.
Jason's not allowed to come home with liquor that's anything below 100. Or he gets beat.
Or I get beat. Yeah, but I like that. So I've got an interesting one for you. There's one called Christina. So there's just there's a Christina. I went and looked in the C's because I was like, well, maybe
You're fucking with me.
No, there's a Christina.
Did you make it up?
I think you actually made this up now that I'm reading it. But go ahead and guess what a Christina is.
I found Jason.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
We'll do Jason after.
Okay, that's a good plan.
Is there something in there that's a bad influence? That'd be fantastic if there was.
Some of this is true, but none of it is about what a terrible fucking influence you are. Actually, like none of this really covers what kind of horrible things you influence people to do.
Wonderful things, you mean?
It was a cute giggle. So
my husband likes my giggles.
I do love your giggles. They're very cute. They're like music to my ears, which actually ties into this definition. Christina is a name that reads elegantly from the lips. Beautiful in sound, it is associated with beauty in the soul and physique. That booty. The heart of a Christina is filled with a gentle kindness that enables her to only give to others. At the drop of a hat, she would be there to listen or comfort those that need her. When you befriend a Christina, you just know that you have made a true friend for life. She is a private, modest person. I feel like you are a modest person. You don't like people being braggadocious. You're a modest person who places up walls to protect her compassionate heart from those who wish to hurt it. At first, you might find her personality be difficult to get along with. I definitely didn't write that. It's crazy. Care to establish a relationship with her, and those walls will tumble down with a few pokes of a finger. A Christina has so much love to offer. It is her greatest gift. If you manage to capture her heart for your own, consider yourself very lucky. You wrote this.
Should.
You did write this. How did you not write this? You wrote this.
That's
the whole reason you wanted to play this fucking game. All right.
Awesome.
Well, that one wasn't even like, how's that even in there? That was just pure flattery. Christina is the coolest, nicest. Oh, they have more than one Christina definition. Oh. There's actually multiple definitions as I'm scrolling down.
There's
I'm seeing
multiple Jasons on here.
Yeah, Christina
too.
is the coolest, nicest, and prettiest person ever. She is very cute in both personalities and appearance. All right, you did fucking write this. Although I agree, you're pretty fucking cute. I will agree. Christina is the best girlfriend. I would replace that with wife. She's a great kisser. Ooh, yeah, that's also true. Long and beautiful legs. I do like your legs. Gorgeous hair. When it's not gray, I love your hair.
Well, if it's gray, that means you ain't doing your fucking job.
I'm fucking with ya.
But it's true. It's true. If my hair is gray, that means you're not doing your job.
I know.
All right, let me read Jason.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear all about me. Let's hear what the internet thinks about me.
So Jason is a very kind-hearted person. I agree with that. He can be shy at many times, and you think he's a total creep until you really get to know him. That doesn't sound like you.
What the fuck? I'm not a creep. I'm totally not a creep.
He is crushing on
I'm a fucking weirdo, but I'm not a creep.
He is crushing on this one girl that he can't possibly get over. Yeah, he fucking married her.
Yeah.
He is very loyal and would sacrifice everything for his friends and family. That's totally true. His thoughts in his head keep killing him and killing him.
That doesn't sound true either. It's usually my thoughts that kill other people because then I start talking and people are like, dude, shut the fuck up. All right, dude, shut the fuck up. All right, cool. I've heard this. Okay, fine. Okay, fuck it. Shut up.
He also sometimes overthinks things. That's probably true. He jokes around a lot, but can be very serious when needed. You might not tell from his outside, but he is a very smart person. He doesn't like
You might not be able to tell from this podcast, but I have a 4.0. The top state university in New Hampshire.
He doesn't like crowds and lots of people.
Oh, fuck that. That's total bullshit.
They're talking about your introverted counterpart.
Yeah, they are.
This is not the
'cause that's not me.
extroverted
I love
Jason.
crowds. I love people. I love being the center of attention amongst everybody. Everybody look at me. Nobody look away. Everybody look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm here.
He is more of a simple, yet hard to understand person. No one in the world would ever begin to figure out what is in his thoughts. Jason is a wonderful man.
The wonderful man part, sure. My thoughts, I feel like I'm pretty transparent with that shit. I feel like I'm pretty. Scroll down, see if there's another one.
There is
that
this one.
describes me a little better.
Yeah. So Jason is an extremely sarcastic guy. He may act like an asshole, but behind all
yeah,
that,
that's
he
me.
really cares about everyone in his life.
That's me. Yeah.
If a Jason talks to you, consider yourself lucky. That means he really cares about you, even though he has a funny way of showing it sometimes. Jasons are great in bed and are known for looking at weird crap on the internet.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know about the great in bed part, but definitely the looking at weird shit on the internet. Ugh, that's me. Yeah.
Jasons are the best friends and are usually always happy.
Oh yeah, I'm always in a good mood. I mean,
So
like more than the
funny.
average human being. I have my sour moods as well, but I think I am above average in terms of good moods.
Here's another one. The man of my dreams. He's unlike any other.
Yes.
People who don't know him are easily captivated by him. He brings calmness to his surroundings. The best friend anyone could ask for. Listens to you. Never judges you. Instead challenges you to be a better person. He shows love in everything he does. Slow to love and very guarded with his heart. Loyal beyond words. What he says, he will do. He is protective of his family and friends. Most of all, whoever becomes his wife will be one lucky fucking woman.
Oh, that's
I added
true.
the fucking.
Yeah.
Who
for sure.
writes these? Like, these are these just like an autobiography or what?
I think somebody named Jason is going in there. I think somebody named Christina went in here and wrote about 10 definitions about how awesome she is. There's a word there's a word I'm looking at right here. I haven't clicked it to see the definition yet. But I don't recognize this. I want to see if you recognize this one. I have no idea what this is. Clitoris? Am I saying? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Clitoris. Clitoris? Clitoris? Clitoris?
You're fucking funny.
Isn't that like a kind of a car? Doesn't Ford make those? I feel like I don't understand why this is in there. I don't get it, and I don't understand, and I feel like the Taurus is that's a Ford, right?
I think it's pronounced clitoris. Clitoris.
Oh, what is that?
This is probably a good one for you to read about.
That's is that
Maybe we need
it's
some
not
pictures.
a car? Is that
It's
not
not
a
a
car?
car.
It's not an automobile.
No, honey.
I thought it was made by Ford. I didn't know.
It's weird. I wonder why we're not pregnant yet.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
It seems
I could straight up ignore that clitoris and you still get pregnant. I could
you
pretend.
shouldn't though.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm just saying what's
Well, I'm aware it's not.
the semen doesn't go
involved.
into the yeah, it's not involved in conception.
Not directly.
Yeah, which is also why my religious beliefs preclude any recognition of the clitoris. It doesn't exist in my world. So it's all about the pregnancy.
Ladies, he's
it's not about the
taken.
pleasure.
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous, ladies. Don't be jealous.
So what's the definition?
The definition of the clitoris is a fucking awesome little piece of skin and nerve endings, which apparently, when licked, will make a chick love you forever.
It
Or at
does
least say
not.
that. Yeah.
That's what it says?
Yeah. Hey, let me read another definition. This one sounds a little bit more technical. Small, fleshy nub located just above the vagina and urethra inside the labia. I don't know what any of that is. Homologous to the head of a penis, covered by a hood of skin. When rubbed, causes intense sexual pleasure. I understood like 4 words in that whole thing I just read. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Clitoris. A Greek island found south of the mountains, but just north of the deep valley. I think the mountains are a euphemism for tits. Like it's south of the titties, but it's north of the deep valley, being the vaginal canal. The vajingo.
Interesting.
Yeah, are you?
I'm reading one. Clitoris, not a hole.
No, it's not, which means it's of no use to me. Featuring in the first Deadpool film is a song called Shoop, because I don't even know what the fuck a Shoop is. I don't even know what the Shoop is. Oh, look. Shoop is in there. What do you think Shoop means? Don't look. Don't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay, good. What do you think Shoop means? Based on the song. You know the lyrics well. You know the song I'm speaking of.
Makes me wanna shoot, shoot. Fuck?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding,
First
ding,
try.
ding.
It doesn't say fuck here. It just says shoop to have sex.
I'm hearing like an echo.
I'm getting an echo too. All right, so I've got a Samuel L. Jackson quote.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm dying to hear you do this one because
So good at it.
yeah, you are really wonderful at it, and I need to hear it. So
Okay.
I really want to hear you do this one. So I'm gonna play you the original version so you can get it. We're gonna get it down, do a little practice, and then we're gonna have you read it. This one I think is gonna work pretty good. This is not like Sam Jackson sometimes, as you know, because you've studied the man so deeply, so
I
well.
probably need to study him more.
I don't think you could possibly. Like, I have to pull you away sometimes. I'm like, it's time to go to bed. You can't keep watching these Samuel L. Jackson YouTube compilations. Your impression's already good enough. Let's go to bed. But this is one where, oftentimes he gets loud. He's like, I've had it with these motherfucking snakes. So yes, they deserve to
Motherfucking
die.
plane.
Yeah, so this one's a little bit more chill.
I just I don't feel like I sound like him.
Honey, don't kid yourself. You're cutting yourself short. You do an excellent Sam L. Jackson impersonation. I think even he would agree. You're fucking phenomenal.
You think so?
That's masterful.
Really?
It's one of the best things you do. And I'm including sex in that comparison.
So would you say I'm better at sex or I'm better at impersonating
Close
Sam
one.
J?
Close one. But if you could do me one solid tonight and talk to me as Samuel L. Jackson while we're doing it. Yeah, like if you could get into character while we're doing it, and you'd be like, motherfucker, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
I've had it with these motherfucking snakes. I'm like, I'm going as hard as I can. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes. I swear to God, I'm going as hard as I can.
So you're saying
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. I'm like, I'm doing, oh God, I'm coming. I can't stop coming. It feels so good. All right, let me play
Wait. So you're saying that you want me to act like a big black man fucking you?
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that'd be really nice, girl.
I feel like we need to talk.
Don't say that. Meter and Pepin will show up. It's like poof, this cloud of smoke. And Meter and Pepin drop in. All right, I need to play you this line. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna play you the line.
Hold on a second. Big D, you saying you eat pussy? Yeah, motherfucker, I eat everything. I eat the pussy, I eat the butt, I eat every motherfucking thing.
That's your line.
That's like super
okay.
long.
Yeah, motherfucker. I eat everything. I eat the pussy.
Hold on.
I eat the butt. That's the part that makes it so funny. I eat the butt. You gotta make sure you I eat the butt. You know what I mean? Like, make it sound funny. I eat every motherfucking thing. All right, honey. So you ready? You want to hear it one more time?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna play it for you one more time.
Did he move?
He moved.
Did he?
Yeah. I need you to talk like Sam Jackson and burp during sex. That would be great.
Okay.
All right.
Noted.
I'm gonna play this for you one more time. Okay, one more time. All right.
Well, hold on on a second. Big D, you saying you eat pussy? Yeah, motherfucker, I eat everything. I eat the pussy, I eat the butt, I eat every motherfucking thing.
All right, you ready? You got that? You ready? All right. Let's first pass. We're not expecting perfection. First pass. Take a shot. I want to hear it. Let me hear that, Sam Jackson.
Okay.
All right, get into character.
Okay.
La 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 la. Yeah. Do you want to warm up a little bit? You want to
No,
do
let me
motherfucker.
let me just go. Let me just go.
Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker. I eat everything. I eat pussy. I eat the butt. I eat every motherfucking thing.
All right, that's pretty good. That was a pretty good first attempt. Holy shit. All
The
right.
butt.
Yeah, let's try that one more time. Let's try that one more time. Remember, it's the pussy, the butt.
Oh, I didn't write the.
Yeah, so it's the pussy, the butt. Like you're not eating pussy,
butt.
you're eating the pussy. I eat the
didn't
pussy,
write that.
I eat the butt. I wish I did it as well as you did. I wish I did Sam Jackson as well.
I do it terribly. You're so silly.
No, I don't know what you're smoking. It's like the one thing that we fight about is how good your Sam Jackson is, and you're too modest. How do you? It's incredible, and you're telling everybody you're not good.
Urban Dictionary, like they stated it, that Christina's are modest.
Christina's are modest. That's true. All right, let's hear it one more time. Let's hear that Sam Jackson line one more time. Come on.
Okay.
Hit me.
Yeah, motherfucker. I eat everything. I eat the pussy. I eat the butt. I eat every motherfucking thing.
Whoa.
Drop the mic.
Drop that mic, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
God damn. All right, that's good. That's really, really good. Yeah, motherfucker.
Well, you know, I
I
need
eat
to.
everything. I eat the pussy. I eat the butt. I eat every motherfucking thing. I wish I could do it half
See,
as good as you.
You do it way better than
Bull
me.
fucking shit. That was terrible. I'm embarrassed
it's
even. I'm probably going to edit that out of this episode. This is embarrassing to me. I'm fucking embarrassed now that I even said that.
Not true, kid.
All right, well, listen. We're starting to echo again. That's so crazy.
I have a couple of. Oh, we are. Why?
I don't know. Wow. Actually, let's go ahead and cut because this echoes too much.
That's intense.
I feel like I've just started to trip balls. Like
I know.
I feel like when we eat the edibles and they
we
take
have
like 2
edibles
hours
still?
to get. No, we don't have any
too
edibles
bad.
still. No, it's too bad. But I feel like when we take the edibles and the edibles kick in and it takes like 2 hours for them to hit me and then I'm like, nah, I must not have eaten enough. I'm not feeling it. And then it's like, bam! And I'm like, oh, fucking shit, I'm high as fuck, motherfucker. I need to sit the fuck down, cause I'm high as shit. I need to hold my stuff bare, cause I'm high as shit. I'm fucking high as shit. I'm hearing fucking echoes, baby. High as fucking shit. Turn on grandma's boy, I'm high as fucking shit. Let's watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm high as fuck. All right. You mentioned adulting a minute ago. You made me kind of miss having a housekeeper today. You made me kind of miss having a housekeeper this morning when you were getting ready for the baby shower that I mentioned earlier. You were getting ready and you made yourself look so beautiful. You look so good.
you.
Yeah, those pants made your butt look so good.
Thank you. That was what I was, that was the look I was going for.
Yeah.
Going to
Going for
a
juicy
event
booty.
with a bunch of females and, where my husband wasn't going to be. I want my butt to look good.
Yeah,
that was important.
Yeah, better be all females. There ain't no man there. But I'm telling you, man, them pants were giving me Pacman Fever, baby. Yeah. So at any rate, I'm laying there in bed while you're getting ready early, right? I'm like trying to get my 9:30 sleep in. It's Sunday. I'm trying to get my 9:30.
And so I'm getting up.
Yeah,
and I'm
you're already
thinking-
up. Yeah.
I'm thinking my husband is going to be just, available. And
like I didn't
at
have shit to do
disposal
today.
For at least
3 podcasts to edit. And
I'm talking that you would have some availability for 5 hours. And I'm looking at our house. I'm like, there's some dishes in that thing. There's some clothes. His clothes.
Your clothes, too.
Mostly his
Yeah.
clothes.
No, it might have been
Shit
half
in the
and half.
dryer that I had to do. I don't
Yeah, but
remember
you're
the
the
last
woman.
time. Like, it was impressive today that you did some laundry.
I did some laundry today, didn't I?
So
At any rate, it's not, so of course I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have 3 podcasts to edit. I don't have a bioinformatics class starting tomorrow. You know,
So you don't have
I don't
fucking
have
homework for
oil to
you.
change. I don't have anything. I had nothing going on. So, of course, as I'm laying in bed, I'm rolling over, and my wife is saying, "Oh yeah, it'd be really great. You know, this pile of clothes in the basket needs to be folded. There's a bunch of clean clothes. It'd be great if you could fold it." And 2 minutes later, she's like, "Yeah, it'd be great if there's a whole bunch of dishes. They're kind of piled up." I'm like, "Motherfucker, did I lose a bet? Did I lose a fucking bet? What the fuck? I thought we were supposed to split this shit." Like, I'm going to baby shower. I'm gonna go drink a mimosa, and it would be nice if you did the dishes and folded the laundry. What kind of fucking bet did I lose? Shit, I was sober last night. I know I didn't lose a fucking bet. Mostly sober last night, but I was mostly sober last night. I lost a fucking bet.
Barely sober last
when you left, and I'm like doing the dishes, and I flipped the laundry. I did the laundry. I did a little laundry. I put that in the dryer, and I'm folding clothes and shit, and putting underwear away, and all that fucking shit.
Did your balls, like, crawl up a little bit?
Pretty useless so far. So, I mean, we'll see what good they do me after today, but. I was thinking, man, I wish I had a fucking housekeeper again.
Yeah. Which raises the question.
Yeah.
Is it a modern luxury to have a housekeeper?
I don't think it's a modern luxury. It's a luxury. I don't think it's modern.
It's definitely a lot.
Yeah. People have had housekeepers for thousands of years. Rich folks have always paid poor people to clean up after them.
I feel
and
like
that's the way it should be, poor people.
I feel like it's a more like a more normal thing. Maybe it's not, but I feel like it is. Maybe it's just because we've moved into being, a little bit more profitable and successful with our careers that it's
We got money, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We paying motherfuckers to clean my shit.
Yeah, and so that makes me wonder. It's like, does having a housekeeper seem more logistical or more, we can afford it?
Yeah. Why not?
But then I feel guilty having somebody come in and clean my shit. Like,
I do
doesn't that
feel a
mean,
little.
like, should we be able to keep up with it? I don't know.
I don't know. As far as like feeling bad because you can't keep a clean house when you work 60 hours a week. So I think we're both very busy. We've really done pretty well. And I think what that means is that we do have less time to devote to cleaning the house beyond just the cursory day-to-day, like replace the toilet paper roll. So I think
which we're terrible at.
Which we're not even good at that. So I don't feel bad having a housekeeper insofar as I feel bad not doing it myself. It's more like I kind of don't want other people to see my mess either. So it's almost like, do I really want somebody folding my underwear? I don't want nobody folding my underwear. I don't want anybody, So it's that stuff.
On that point, it was my mom.
Which made it even a little bit weirder.
So
it's good that it wasn't your mom. No, it made it weirder for folding the underwear. I think if a stranger folds my underwear, that's one thing. But if your mom to like fold all my underwear, that made it a little bit kind of like, well, she knows about my underwear now. She knows about the.
But the moms like clean
banana
the
hammock
bums and they do those kind of things. So it's almost like.
But your mom never cleaned my bum. My mom cleaned my bum. Also, my mom cleaned my bum 35 years ago. So it's not like my mom was cleaning my bum last fucking year.
No, but it makes it a
2017.
little asexual, though.
Yeah, okay. It's not sexual, but it's still your mom, my underwear. You know what I mean? It's not sexual at all because that makes me
And rip them off and throw them on the floor before the deed.
with her teeth.
With my teeth.
I think if it hadn't been your mom, though, I might have been a little bit more abusive.
So is it worse? What do you mean abusive?
I mean, you do things to fuck with people. Like, instead of shitting in the toilet, I might shit in the bathtub and just leave it.
No,
Sleep
I don't
for it.
think so.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
be like,
fucking
have
think
fun with
so.
that, lady.
I don't think so.
Have fun with that.
So is it worse of us that we had and paid my mom to clean our house?
No.
Is
Your mom loved that
It
money.
was frugal. It was.
It was frugal.
She did love it.
It was frugal. She's retired, so it gave her something to do part time.
She
it gave her a
loved
little
coming
spending.
to our house.
Yeah, and we would leave her a little cash on the table, and she would have this spending cash. She could go out and do whatever she wanted. She wanted to go to Joanne Crafts, and she could go get some fucking whatever she wanted. She could go get some yarn or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck she's spending on. Maybe she's spending on a strap on for Earl. I don't fucking know.
Wow.
I don't want to speculate. Okay. I don't even want to. I want to walk that back. I kind of wish I hadn't even said that. I wish I hadn't said that. It's disgusting to me. I'm starting to gag a little bit right now. Imagine your dad on all fours.
Oh my God! Stop with the visuals.
Didn't they have some fun on Friday?
Jason!
Did they? Shh. I heard that they did something on Friday though, right?
What they do? Jason!
Oh, there's the yogurt.
Oh my God. I miss her coming in here
I
because,
do.
you know, she would really clean. It would smell so fresh. And
I miss it because I went like
I'd
6
like having a
months.
house cleaner.
I went 6 months without doing fucking dishes, like ever once. I did no dishes for
I
like
feel
6
like
months.
you just broke that streak today.
How dare you? How dare you? I
I'm
did
an
dishes
honest
before today.
motherfucker, so I don't
You're
know,
what?
kid.
You're
I'm
an honest
motherfucker.
You an honest motherfucker?
I am.
You eat the pussy. You eat the butt. You eat every motherfucking thing.
Fuck. And my glass is empty.
Yeah,
But
so
that just
speaking of
means
which,
you can get another bottle if you.
No, first of all, this was the last bottle.
They're
Let's
gonna
talk about
have
this.
another bottle though.
We don't know that. This is a limited time. Okay, so we're talking about a bottle of Colonel
Which he's
E.H.
stroking.
Taylor, which I am stroking.
He is stroking. He's stroking the neck.
I am. It is. It feels familiar to me. It's a familiar.
Girth.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a familiar motion. It's like I didn't even think
I'm
to
getting a
do
little
it.
turned on.
Yeah, is that nice?
It is nice.
I'll do mine while you do yours. Let's see it. Come on, baby. Come on. At any rate, I'm talking about a bottle of Colonel E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. This is straight Kentucky rye
shit.
whiskey of the topmost class. This is good stuff. This was an $80 bottle of rye whiskey. This is from Kentucky, and we live in New Hampshire, and we don't get the fancy stuff up here very often. I see the E.H. Taylor about once a year. And
Love
so
rye.
I am attempting to only consume this on special occasions in small quantity. And of course, my wife wants to upend the fucking bottle.
What? We still have it. It's been like a week.
I know.
It's pretty
but
fucking impressive.
That is only because I guard this shit with my fucking life.
Well, you have appropriately labeled the bourbons we can drink, you know, in excess,
Yeah.
such as Jim Beam, and then the bourbons or
yeah, Beam,
rye.
we don't give a fuck about. Drink as much.
We don't
Beam
care
as you
about Jim.
want. Yeah.
We like Jim, but
Jim is cool, but it's not.
He's just more like the $5 prostitute.
Yeah, it's just
E.H. Taylor is like
just the concubine that you pull out of and then uppercut her box.
Yeah. So E.H. though, it's like you got to wine and dine,
That's
and
listen.
that's like
I'm sorry.
$500. So
You
can I
refer,
have a little
this
bit
is
more?
A
Can
colonel.
I have a little more?
This is a
Just little
colonel.
more.
You do not refer to him as E.H. You refer to him as Colonel Taylor. This
Colonel
is
Taylor.
Colonel Taylor.
Can I
You're not
have a little-
familiar with him.
Can I have a little bit more? Just a little bit more. And I promise less amount. Okay.
Well,
It is 6:30 on a Sunday. So this will be fine.
as if that ever stops you.
In a position of high stress, high pressure, high responsibility, is it possible to move up and progress your career, move into a 6-figure income without working 50 to 60 hours a week?
Let me clarify something. I want to ask a question to clarify.
Okay.
Are you or are you not sucking any penises at that job?
That's a good clarification. I am not.
So if there's no penis sucking, I'm afraid you have no hope. There's no chance. Just take what you can get for now, and maybe try to suck a penis later. Really consider, I think you should strongly consider sucking the penises in order to get ahead in life. That is what I have learned in my years on the planet, is that sometimes you have to suck the penis and sometimes even spread the butt cheeks in order to get ahead.
Wow. To get ahead.
To get ahead.
Ha ha ha.
Yes, that was a pun. But
But no, seriously.
that's why I make the big bucks. I make
for sure.
I make the really witty puns. Yeah.
But seriously, what do you think? Do you think that it's possible because so like in our job, I see people who are working 40 hours, and they are the last people who are going to be looked at and considered for any type of promotion.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's a car commercial, but it just rings so true where they're just showing a car and it's in a city and they're like, when did leaving on time become an act of bravery? And I think that's so true. Like, I feel guilty working only 8 hours.
As well you should.
But seriously, though,
Somebody's got to
think?
fund this podcast.
But what do you think? What do you think? Like, do you think you can move forward in a company, move up the ladder without working your ass off and working every fucking day, all day?
I think you're not going to go very far if you do the bare minimum. I simply think that if 40 hours...
Is that 40 hours?
Yeah, I think if you do 40 hours, you're essentially doing the minimum that you're required to do because you're being paid a salary to do 40 hours a week of work. So when you do that 40 hours, that's you're checking off a box. You're saying, I've done the bare minimum work. And I think that if you only do the bare minimum, I don't think that you're going to move very far. Maybe at the lower levels, you might move up if your work is good, that you do 40 hours. But I think once you're really climbing the ladder, I mean, once you're past the first few rungs of the ladder and you want to get to the top, you had better be willing. And I know I made light of it by saying spread your butt cheeks, but I do think that figuratively you do need to be ready to spread them butt cheeks. You need to be ready to do some fucking work. Figuratively, you better be ready to take that dick. The company, you need to look at the work as like a big dick. And it's fucking hard, and it's ready to get in you, and it's not even going to be particularly gentle. And then you need to look at yourself as like, well, all right, I'm about to take this. I'm about to take it. And do I want to run away from it, or do I want to embrace it? You know, like bite the pillow, but then get used to it. I'll eventually get worn down, and I'll be able to do it. And I think that in order to be successful, you really do have to put in the extra work. I really do think.
If you want to climb that ladder.
Yeah. And I think that applies not just to the corporate ladder, but I mean, I have a 4.0 at school, and it's not because I'm the smartest dude to ever walk the earth. It's because I'm willing to crack a book. 100%. It's because I'll kiss you goodnight, you will go to bed, and I will stay up and study when I know that I have a test to prepare for.
You go the extra mile, and I think
and
that's a
extra
wonderful
work.
analogy.
I don't just show up to every single class. I show up to every class. I sit in the front. I take notes.
Yeah.
I do every piece of bonus, extra credit, anything. I send the professor a message at the beginning of the semester saying, I'm excited to be in this class. I'm looking forward to learning something. I want to get a good grade. I tell them right off the bat, I want to get a good grade. So, and I put in the work. So that's part of being undeniable, that it's like, you're not going to give me a bad grade in this class because I'm going to bust my ass as hard as anybody else. Yeah. And other people can get good grades too, but I'm going to work as hard as they do, and maybe even harder. And that's what you have to do with work as well. You have to stay late. If you got work to do, if there's people that you need to call, if there's work that needs to be done, you got to throw yourself into that. And that's the only way to get ahead. And I think that there are people who are going to say, you know what, that's fine. I don't want that. It's not for me. Yeah. They're going to prioritize other things like spending time with their kids and enjoying their life and not dying of stress, not killing themselves, suicide, alcoholism. They're going to prioritize having a healthy life. And we're going to drive ourselves to an early grave. So fuck it.
Yeah.
This $80 whiskey is way better than the fucking $24.
It's way fucking better. It's way fucking better.
It's so much better.
It is. It's so much better.
This is an example of what you get what you pay for.
And I think you often get what you pay for.
Yeah, to tie that back to what we're talking about, though, is employers are going to look at you. Your boss looks at you and the work that you do, and they are going to say, I'm paying this person X amount of dollars per year for the work that they provide. And if you provide extra value, they're going to think, 100%. Wow, this is the person I want to move up in a more responsible role. I want to pay them more because I don't want them going anywhere. This is the person I want to stick around. Yeah. So employers are going to look at you almost the way I look at bourbon as well and say, well, look, $25 bourbon is fine. It'll do the trick sometimes. If I'm entertaining and I got to feed 10 people, 12 people bourbon, I'm sorry, I can't do the $80 shit. I'll get you some good $25, $30 shit. I'll get some Evan Williams single barrel. At least it'll still be single barrel. It'll be 6, 7, 8 years old. That's fine, but I'm getting $27 whiskey. This is $80 whiskey. You want to be at work, be the $80 whiskey.
100%.
Be that good shit that
I
everyone's
totally
like,
fucking
oh,
agree.
that's good shit. I want that in and around my mouth.
But what I've observed, especially with our current company, is that, or it's just obvious, is that not everybody is willing to pay for the $80 bottle. And there's a lot of people who they're content at the $25 bottle.
That's what they say. The cream rises to the top, and I don't really even know what that means, but that occurs to me now at this moment, and that the people that work the hardest are going to get ahead, and the people that do kind of the bare minimum clock out, and they might even enjoy their lives a little bit more, but they ain't gonna have our money, motherfucker.
I don't know if it's our country or other countries the same, but it's like in our country, if you want to really move ahead, you have to work.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same in other countries. I think other countries, at least Western countries. I can't speak much for Asia, but from what I've read in terms of comparison to other Western nations, we're talking like mostly the Europe ones. They don't work as hard. They get more vacation. They take more time off. They don't do as many hours. I mean, I think we really do work ourselves pretty hard over here. We have a standard that's a little bit different from the rest of the world that we hold ourselves to. And I think maybe there is some detriment there because it is time away from family, and it is extra stress. And I've seen what that stress does to you and I both. Yeah. It's gray hair. It's less time in the gym. And how good does it feel to eat something healthy and go to the gym and then get some sleep at night and feel like, wow, this is incredible. But I also think that motherfuckers do want $27 bourbon to taste like $80 bourbon, and I'm sorry, that ain't the way the life works. If you want shit that tastes like $80 bourbon, you better pony up the $80.
Yeah.
So
you got to work to play.
It's a trade-off, and I think you need to analyze your values before you decide what it is that you're expecting in return for your level of work. And I think I don't really judge those people that want to just do 40 hours a week and spend more time with their families and stuff.
Envious of them.
Yeah, I will in some ways.
I wish I could just work 40 hours, but it's not in my blood.
Yeah, I'll be envious of them while I'm driving around my car that is more expensive than theirs and eating sushi. Speaking of which, you ready to order some sushi?
I really want some sushi.
Yeah, let's blow some money on some sushi, baby.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, we've gone long enough too, so we can call it. Let's go order some sushi. Let's go blow some money on some sushi. Sunday fun day, motherfuckers. We're drinking $80 bourbon and order fucking sushi, motherfuckers. Yeah. What are you broke motherfuckers doing? Shit. Let's go work ourselves to death this fucking week. But at least we're going to have sushi in our bellies when we fucking die. They're going to test my blood and find $80 fucking E.H. Taylor in my shit.
I got bigger plans, but I'm down if you could recommend a couple friends. Tell them they can meet the legend right before his reign begins. Man, I know I sound like a douchebag, and I don't really care. I'm glad if I make you mad. So give me all your hate, I'll wear your comments on a do-rag. Where I'm a prop or just wear that white flag. I ain't here for entertainment.